Hey y'all, so this is Isaiah. Let me tell y'all, I'm a black, queer, gay, LGBTQ plus member, ally, all of those things and all that jazz. Born and raised in the South. And I'm black. So, this channel is about me telling my business, telling my experiences on what it's been like being all of those things and growing up in the South in a religious household and just sharing my experience with dating and all of that. So, blah, 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 blah. Let's get into it. This is still like ongoing because I haven't actually confronted or asked this person about this yet. But, so one of my really good friends. I mean, like we grew up together. We were from the same hometown. Like we know each other inside and out. They were doing something sneaky. And before y'all get on the like, how you know? You ain't even ask them. Shut up. So I'm not even mad to be honest. I'm just talking passionately, I guess. So one of my ex-boyfriends, I talked about him on this channel before. He messaged me a few weeks ago and was like, this person messaged me and they sent me a screenshot. And it was I he didn't tell me what it was. I don't know if it was Jacked or Grinder or anything like that or Facebook dating. I don't know what it was, but pretty much it was like one of those tap things letting the person know like you're interested in them. And it was from my friend. Now, y'all might say, well, how do you know he knew like the person? Because I've introduced them before. Like me and my ex at the time, we went over to his house, you know? We went to his house before, and that's how they met. They met each other through me. So I have I find it a hard time believing like they don't know he don't know who he is, kind of a thing. Of course he knows. My friend knows who he is, and my ex knows who they are. We all know each other. Sent me the screenshot, and I was kind of like, but that wasn't really even like the weird part. A few years ago, he sent me screenshots. My ex sent me screenshots of him like sliding in his DMs. I think it was like on either Instagram or Facebook, and I didn't say anything because to be honest, I don't care. Like I don't want to get back with my ex. So, and I know that my friend isn't my ex type. I know for a fact. So it's not really like I'm not worried about that. And even if they did hook up, I guess I really don't care. This is all over the place, right? A few years ago, he sent me the screenshots of like my best friend sliding into like his inbox on some kind of social media at this point. And like I found it to be weird because even to this day, my friend at the time, he never said to me, my friend, he never even to this day, whatever day it is, whatever time, he's never said that he's slid into his DMs or like anything. Like he's never even let me know that he was interested in him, which I don't mind if he's interested, but like don't be shady. You know what I'm saying? Like don't be you acting kind of shady. And also like with friends, I don't know about y'all, but like it's a lot of men out there. It's a lot of men. I've never like quite understood like especially when it comes to like your Judies, like your good girlfriends, your good friends, or however you choose to identify your circle of people who love you and or supposed to love you and cherish the bond that you have. I've never understood like why you gotta go after each other such and such because it's so many of us. There's so many of us. Like I just don't get it. A few years ago, and I've just been kind of sitting on it. I didn't really say anything about it because like I don't care. I moved on with life. But then this pops up, and this is like 2 weeks ago, and I see the screenshot and I see the picture, and I'm just kind of like, so you really really like him? Because after a few years, if you're kind of like after this, like doing the same antics, like you trying to pull, like you didn't get the point. Because most times, guys, if they want to sleep with you, if they want to hook up with you, they're going to do it, and they're not going to wait a few years. They're not going to wait a few months. Hell, they're not. Most of the time, they're not even going to wait a few damn hours. I was just kind of like, do I say something? Do I mention this or do I just kind of go on with my life? And because to be honest, people know what they're doing. Like people know what they're doing. They know how they're moving. They know who people are. So I don't buy this. Well, I didn't know like bullshit that people a lot of days pull. Like I didn't know. I had no idea. No, we, no tea, no shade. I've had my fair share of like just doing what the fuck I want to do and just wilding out. Never to like my best friends though. Like never to any like my good friends. Like no, never to that. No. But like, you know, I've slept with friends before and only when provoked, only when provoked, Only when tried. I don't recommend doing that, but only if you try me, I'm gonna show you, like, don't play with me. Because mainly the thing is, like, it's obvious that these interactions have happened, and he has reached out to my ex because I've seen the screenshots, I've seen the proof. I've seen the proof. The part that is very, like, you being sneaky, and you are sneaky, is that, like, you never even said to me, like, you were interested, or that you saw them, like, online somewhere, or that you saw them. Because, most times when you're friends with someone and you see somebody, like, you mutually, that like, their ex or something like that, you gonna hit them up like, I just saw such and such on such and such and such and such. Yeah, child, and but none of that ever happened. So that's how I know that, like, they're the initiator, and they're the ones that's kind of like pushing. When I say they, I'm talking about, like, my good friend. So, like I said, I'm not mad. I told my sister about it, and she said she was kind of shocked. I told one of my sisters, and she said she was shocked. And I was kind of like, eh, not really. I'm not really shocked. I mean, I am kind of like surprised, maybe. I don't know if surprise is the word. What's the word? I don't know the word, but if I think of the word, I'll put it in the comments or something like that. But have y'all ever experienced that? Like, have y'all experienced, like, somebody that you were really, like, you consider yourself to be close with and cool with, like, going behind your back and trying to, like, sleep with not even sleep, but even if it's carrying conversation, like, to me, I find conversations like that to be, like, very inappropriate. I find to be kind of backstabbish. And I know, like, we're all men, and like, boys will be boys, but damn, like, all this dick and ass out here, and you, like, that's the one I mean, my ex. That's all I gotta say. This is a quick little video. I'm not trying to be on here. How long have I been recording? 9 minutes? That's way longer than I thought. That's entirely longer than I thought. But I wasn't trying to make this, like, a long drawn out thing, but this is just me coming on talking about my life. And this is in real time, so this is going on present day. I don't know if they're gonna see this video. I don't know if they watch my stuff. I don't think they do. Yeah, but just another thing, because, your friends should watch your stuff. They should know what's going on. But alright, I'm out of here. Will you be there in the thunder, through the storm,